Hi, welcome to AwkwardHamster. Today I'll be reviewing this GGMM E3 wireless smart speaker. And before we go into more details on this item, let's first take a look at some of the highlights printed on the box. There are three colors to choose from. The one I got is gray, but there's also white and teal, or blue. And here are some of the highlights for it. It's got a very nice warm design. There's smart connectivity. I can control it with my smartphone or without my smartphone too. There's built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. There are dual speakers. There's multi-room setup. So if I had more than one of this, I can essentially control them with just a smartphone app. And they all communicate with each other using Wi-Fi. There's also a built-in clock. I also set an alarm on this too if I wanted. And there's a USB port built in on the back of it to charge mobile devices. Here's the power adapter. It is universal. Inputs at 100 to 240 volts. Outputs at 12 volt, 2 amp. And here's the right angle plug. Now the length of the power cord is about 7 feet. It also came with an auxiliary cable too. Here's the user manual. And I'm just going to show the English section for it. They do cover different languages too. If you want to read in more detail, just feel free to pause the video. And this also goes over the iOS app and the Android app. And they're both free in the App Store. Now, the reason I'm showing the user manual is because there are quite a few functionalities built into this device. And for example, alarm clock, how to reset the device, control over Wi-Fi, control it without a smartphone nearby. And here's the E3. On the upper right, we have the LCD display for the time or the alarm. Then we got the speakers located right behind this grill. And on the top, starting from the right, we get a power or the mode. And right above that is a little LED indicator. For example, I can cycle between blue for Wi-Fi, white for Bluetooth, green for auxiliary. Then I also got the volumes up and down. Next track. Then this can pause music, play music, or if I'm tuned into like a radio station, for example, I can press and hold this and just add it to the favorites. And here I can cycle through the favorites. So this device can store up to 6 favorites. I'll go into more detail on that soon. And here's a look on the back. Starting from right hand side, this button allows me to turn off the clock, change the clock, display from 12 hours or military time. Here's the alarm setting. Here's adjust the time. And this is to enable the Wi-Fi. So if I can just pair this directly with my smartphone, or press and hold this for a longer period of time to reset this back to factory default. And on the back bottom over here, here's a USB output, 2.1 amp out. So I can use this to charge tablets if I want to, smartphones, and auxiliary in and DC in. On the bottom, it's got this like non-slip type of padding. And here's some of the spec information printed. Also default Wi-Fi password too, if I was to connect directly to it. Power's plugged in, but it's on military time. Just press this and change it to 12 hour for AM PM. And once you have it set on this, just leave it alone. After about 5 seconds or so, it'll just switch back. So now it says 9:46.
Router connected.
There's also voice prompts too. I've already had this paired with my home Wi-Fi. Here's the blue LED status indicator. And another thing I did was I already added my favorite radio stations to the presets. If I just press this, I can cycle through it. And press it again, cycle through my other station.
WNYC is supported by
And pause that. On my Android phone, I already downloaded the app GGMM-E series. Just open this up. And just scanning my Wi-Fi network right now. And found a device. So on the upper right hand over here, the little gearbox, if I press that, here I can adjust the alarm clock, adjust the time if I want to, and here's the presets I mentioned earlier. So I already got 2 of my favorite stations added on here. I can add 4 more if I wanted. And hit back. There's also a sleep timer functionality. I can rename it. Here's a speaker info that goes over its current Wi-Fi strength. I'm actually pretty far from the router base station. And here's the other settings. I can also do a factory reset. Now, one thing that's useful about the app is when the app is connected to this device, if there's a newer firmware version out there, I can update it. The app will notify me. Let me play something from my audio collection here. Very good audio quality. It's very crisp, clear. I do feel the bass. The bass is not booming, but it is present. A lot stronger than the other more budget speakers I've viewed in the past. Now, I can also enable AirPlay. Just press this little icon right here, and I'm going to select the GGMM E3 and play. To some of the pros and cons, great audio quality, very easy to use. Their app is very straightforward, straight to the point on setting up the clock, setting up the Wi-Fi, alarm, and helping you identify your presets. And the presets, it's just so simple. Just press that and it'll start playing my favorite radio stations or favorite music. Pause that for a sec. And having this clock feature here is very handy. I see this more as like something that I would place near my nightstand, because there's a built-in USB adapter on the back of it, or I can use it to charge my mobile device. There's an alarm clock feature functionality, and also the price is just $90. That's very easy, straightforward to use wireless functionality, not just in terms of Bluetooth, but also the Wi-Fi. It supports DLNA and AirPlay, and their app is free on the Google Play Store or the iOS App Store. The E3 also supports multi-room setup up to 10 speakers, so I can essentially place one speaker in every room in my house, and using their mobile app, I can play the same music on all the speakers or play different music on different speakers. But overall, I love the quality of these speakers. I think it's a bargain, under $100 for all these functionality and quality. So yes, I would definitely recommend this. Well, thanks for watching this review. If you guys have any questions, comments, suggestions, feel free to contact me. Thanks for watching AwkwardHamster. Bye.